Good morning, students. Today we are going to start remaining part of the lesson dusk. In previous period, we had seen that Norman Godsby sat on a bench in a corner of Hyde Park with his back to a fence area of grass planted with bushes. It was dusk, about 30 minutes past 6 on an early March evening. Godsby sat there and he was watching to the people who were silently walk in the Hyde Park. Some people were sitting on the benches. An elderly man sat near Godsby first. He seemed to be a person who refused to admit his defeat. He also seemed to be a man in whom no one was particularly interested either at home or outside. But after some time, that man left that place and he went from there. Then one young man came and sat on the bench. He uttered a curse or two as he threw himself into the seat. When Godsby had seen, um, he was very surprised. He asked to the young man what was the problem there. That young man revealed his whole story in front of the Godsby. Godsby listened the story of the young man and he said that it could happen with anyone there. Godsby said that same thing happened with him in foreign country, but that time his friend also with him and both of them had forgotten the name of the hotel together. But at last they have got the name of their hotel. After that, just we are going to see what happened there through this lesson. Thus, the youth brightened a little on hearing this. In a foreign city, I wouldn't mind so much, he said. So when Godsby said to the young man uh, about him, that time suddenly that youth's face brightened there. In a foreign city, I wouldn't mind so much, he said. That young man said, if it could happen in the foreign city, then it was not very difficult for him or it was not very problematic for him. One could go to one's consul. Here consul means a government official who is the representative of his or her country in a foreign city. मतलब चिल्ड्रन गवर्नमेंट के ऑफिसर्स रहते हैं जो लोगों को हेल्प करते हैं या अगर लोगों को कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो या उनको कुछ पता करना हो तो उनके बारे में जो भी हेल्प उन लोगों को चाहिए वो हेल्प वो गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर्स उनको करते हैं. In a foreign city, I wouldn't mind so much, he said. One could go to one consul and get the required help from him. That young man said, if we wanted some help, then those officers were helping to the people. Here in one's own land, one is far more helpless if one get into a fix like this. A fix means an awkward situation. That young man said. But he was very helpless in his own land. मतलब वो कहना चाहता है कि वो खुद के ही देश में बहुत हेल्पलेस महसूस कर रहा है. Unless I can find some decent chap to swallow my story and lend me some money. Here, swallow my story means believe me. Unless I can find some decent chap to swallow my story and lend me some money. He said he wanted to tell his story to some person who could believe on him and they could give the money to the young man. Otherwise, he wanted to spend that night on the bank of the Thames. I seem likely to spend the night on the bank of the Thames. I am glad, however, that you don't think the story totally improbable. Here, improbable means not likely to be true. Young man said he was very glad because Norman Godsby didn't think that story was not true और दैट स्टोरी वॉज नॉट फॉल्स देयर. मतलब वो आदमी कहता है कि वो बहुत खुश है कि उस मतलब नॉर्मन गॉड्सबाय ने ये नहीं सोचा कि उसकी स्टोरी सच नहीं है या उन्होंने उसे झूठ समझा. ऐसा उन्होंने कुछ नहीं समझा. ये सोच के ही वो आदमी बहुत खुश था. He threw a great deal of warmth into a last remark, as if perhaps to indicate his hope that Godsby himself might be such a decent chap. Of course, said Godsby slowly, the big point of your story is that you can't show me the soap. Then after some time, Godsby suddenly realized that young man didn't show the soap to him. कुछ समय बाद पता नहीं गॉड्सबाय को क्या सूझा और उनके दिमाग में क्या आया, तो वो उस इंसान को बोलते हैं कि तुम्हारे स्टोरी का सबसे वीक पॉइंट क्या है कि तुमने अभी तक वो सोप मुझे नहीं दिखाई. The young man sat forward hurriedly, felt rapidly in the pocket of his overcoat, and then jumped to his feet. Then that young man sat forward hurriedly, and he was searching in his pocket, and then jumped to his feet. I must have lost it, he muttered angrily. When he was searching that soap in his pocket, then he didn't find the soap in his pocket. He said he must lose that soap. वो बोलता है कि शायद वो सोप उसने गवा दिया है और तब भी उसे बहुत गुस्सा आता है. To lose a hotel as well as a cake of soap on the same afternoon suggests willful carelessness, said Godsby, but the young man did not wait to hear the end of this remark. He hurried away down the path, his head laid high, with an expression of well-practiced anger and pride. When Godsby listened that thing, he was very surprised. He said to the man, to lose a hotel as well as a cake of soap on the same afternoon suggests willful carelessness. Here, willful means done on purpose, although the person doing it knows that it is wrong. गॉड्सबाय बोलते हैं कि एक ही टाइम में मतलब एक ही दोपहर में तुमने अपनी सोप भी गवा दी और अपने होटल का नाम भी तुम्हें याद नहीं आ रहा है. मतलब दोनों चीज़ें तुमने एक साथ गवा दी, तो ये कितने आश्चर्य की बात है. या इससे ये पता चलता है कि तुम कितने केयरलेस हो. बट द यंग मैन डिड नॉट वेट टू हियर द एंड ऑफ दिस रिमार्क. बट यंग मैन डिडंट हर्ड those words, and he moved from there. He hurried away down the path, his head held high with an expression of well-practiced anger and pride. It was pity, thought Godsby to himself. The bit about going out to buy one's own soap was the convincing part of the whole story, and yet it was just that little detail that brought him to grief. Brought him to grief means made him fail completely. Godsby said that that man had really developed a very well story there, but he couldn't bring the soap in reality, and that's why his story was completely fail there, or that was the reason of his grief. If he had the brilliant forethought, here forethought means careful thought to make sure that things are successful in the future. If he had the brilliant forethought to provide himself with a newly bought cake of soap, he would have been a genius. Here genius means a person who is unusually intelligent. Godsby said that if young man could really bring the soap in his story, then definitely he was a genius. मतलब यह गॉड्सबाय कहना चाहते हैं कि उसने तो बहुत अच्छी स्टोरी बताई और उसने बहुत अच्छे से उस स्टोरी को डेवलप भी किया, लेकिन अगर सच में वो उस स्टोरी में वो सोप लेके आता, रियल में वो सोप दिखा देता, तो वो स्टोरी बताने में एक जीनियस कहलाता या उसे कोई भी जीनियस बोल सकते थे. In that profession, genius certainly consists of an endless ability to take precautions. Here, take precautions means do something in advance in order to prevent problems. In that probation, genius certainly consists of an endless ability to take precautions. With these thoughts, Godsby rose to go. As he did so, he gave a cry of surprise and anxiety. With these thoughts, Godsby rose to go. Then Godsby also wanted to move from that place. As he did so, he gave a cry of surprise and anxiety. Lying on the ground by the side of the bench was a small packet whose covering showed without doubt that it was a newly bought cake of soap. So when he started to move from there, what Godsby suddenly had seen? He had seen there a small packet whose covering showed without doubt that it was a newly bought cake of soap. मतलब सडनली गॉड्सबाय एक पैकेट देखते हैं और उससे उन्हें ये लगता है कि ये सच में नया सोप है जो अभी अभी परचेज किया गया है. It had obviously fallen out of the young man's overcoat pocket when he threw himself down on the seat. Then Godsby thought that definitely that soap belonged from that young man. It means he was not telling lie there. Godsby thought that it had obviously fallen out of the young man's overcoat pocket when he threw himself down on the seat. मतलब गॉड्सबाय बोलते हैं कि डेफिनेटली ये सोप उस यंग मैन की ओवरकोट के पॉकेट से गिर गया होगा. In another moment, Godsby was rushing along the half-dark path, anxiously looking for a youthful figure in a light overcoat. Then suddenly, Godsby started to search that young man in that light overcoat. He had nearly given up the search when he caught sight of the young man standing certainly on the border of the road. He had nearly given up the search when he caught sight of the young man standing uncertainly on the border of the road. Godsby was searching to that young man, and suddenly that young man got to the Godsby. गॉड्सबाय उस आदमी को ढूंढना शुरू कर देते हैं और सडनली वो आदमी उन्हें दिख जाता है. हु वॉज स्टैंडिंग अनसर्टनली ऑन द बॉर्डर ऑफ द रोड, मतलब जो सड़क के किनारे वहाँ खड़ा था. एविडेंटली, हियर एविडेंटली मीन्स क्लियरली, trying to decide which way to go. That man was clearly deciding there through which way he wanted to go there. When Godsby called him, he turned sharply with an expression of challenge. Here challenge means a suggestion that the young man was ready for an argument. When Godsby called him, then Godsby called that young man. He turned sharply with an expression of challenge. Here challenge means a suggestion that the young man was ready for an argument. It means that man was really ready for the argument there, like that he was showing there. The important witness to the truth of your story has now appeared, said Godsby. Godsby called that man and he said to him, you were really true there. When the important witness to the truth of your story, Godsby said to that man, the important witness or the important truth of your story has now appeared, said Godsby, holding out the cake of soap. Godsby उसे बोलते हैं कि तुम्हारी कहानी का जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट सच था और जो सबसे महत्व की बात थी वो मुझे मिल गई है, और वो सोप उसके हाथ में दे देते हैं. It must have slipped out of your overcoat pocket when you sat down on the seat. Godsby said, definitely that slipped out from your overcoat pocket when you sat down on the seat. I saw it on the ground after you left. Godsby said he had seen that soap on the ground when he left the place. वो बोलते हैं कि मैंने तब उससे देखा जब तुम वो जगह छोड़ के जा चुके थे. You must excuse my earlier disbelief, but appearances were really rather against you. You must excuse my earlier disbelief. मतलब गॉड्सबाय कहते हैं कि मैंने तुम पे भरोसा नहीं किया, मैंने तुम पे विश्वास नहीं किया, तो इसके लिए तुम मुझे माफ़ कर दो. बट appearances were really rather against you. वो बोलते कि लेकिन जो कुछ सिचुएशन थी वो सब तुम्हारी अगेंस्ट थी, मतलब तुम्हारे साइड में कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं था कि जिससे मैं बिलीव कर सकूँ, और इसीलिए वो बात हो गई, लेकिन अब मैं आप पे विश्वास करता हूँ, और जो मैंने पहले आप पे विश्वास नहीं किया उसके लिए तुम मुझे माफ़ कर दो. एंड नाउ इफ द लोन ऑफ सवरिन इज एनी गुड टू यू, द यंग मैन रिप्लाइड बाय टेकिंग द कॉइन एंड हेस्टily pocketing it. Then after some time, Norman Godsby had given some money to that young man. He had taken the money from the Godsby and he kept in his pocket. Here is my card with my address, continued Godsby. Then Godsby had given his card to that young man and he said he could return his money any day इन दैट वीक. गॉड्सबाय बोलते हैं कि ये मेरा कार्ड है, तुम इसे अपने पास रखो और तुम इस हफ्ते में कभी भी मेरे पैसे मुझे इस पते पर वापस कर सकते हो. एंड हियर इज़ द सोप, डोंट लूज इट अगेन, इट्स बीन अ गुड फ्रेंड टू यू. देन गॉड्सबाय सेड टू द यंग मैन, नाउ यू शुड नॉट लूज दैट सोप अगेन. लकी थिंग यू आर फाइंडिंग इट, सेड द youth, and then as it finding it difficult to speak, he uttered a word or two of thanks and hurried away in the direction of Knightsbridge. Lucky thing you are finding it, said the youth. That young man said, it was really a lucky thing that you have got there. वो बोलता है कि ये सच में बहुत बड़ी बात है और जो तुम्हें मिल गई. And then as it finding it difficult to speak, he uttered a word or two or thanks and hurried away. Then that man had given the thanks to the Norman Godsby and he moved from there in the direction of Knightsbridge. Poor boy, he nearly broke down, said Godsby to himself. I am not surprised, it must have been such a great relief to him. Poor boy, he nearly broke down, said Godsby to himself. Godsby said to himself, really that man was poor there and definitely he broke down there. मतलब गॉड्सबाय कहना चाहते हैं कि अगर मैं उस पर विश्वास नहीं करता या अगर मैं उसको हेल्प नहीं करता तो वो इंसान तो सच में टूट ही जाता. आई एम नॉट सरप्राइज्ड, इट मस्ट हैव बीन सच अ ग्रेट रिलीफ टू हिम, दैट वॉज रियली अ वेरी great relief for that young man. It's a lesson to me not to be too clever in judging people by circumstances. Here circumstances means the conditions of a person's life, especially the money they have. It's a lesson to me not to be too clever in judging people by circumstances. It means Godsby said that we should not judge the people by their circumstances. मतलब गॉड्सबाय यह कहना चाहते हैं कि हमें लोगों को उनकी सर्कमस्टांसेस से या उनकी सिचुएशन से या उनकी परिस्थिति से जज नहीं करना चाहिए या जल्दी नहीं करना चाहिए, और यही लेसन उनको वहाँ मिलता है, ऐसा वो खुद को ही कहते हैं. As Godsby walked back to his seat in the park, he saw an elderly gentleman. Then Godsby walked back again in his seat. Then suddenly he had seen that same elderly gentleman looking and feeling with his hands beneath the bench and all around it. मतलब जब गॉड्सबाय उसकी उसी जगह पे जाते हैं और वहाँ बैठते हैं तो वो क्या देखते हैं कि वही बूढ़ा आदमी जो कुछ देर पहले वहाँ आया था वो मतलब एक लकड़ी के सहारे उस बेंच के नीचे कुछ ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रहा था. गॉड्सबाय रिकॉग्नाइज्ड हिम. इट मीन्स गॉड्सबाय रिकॉग्नाइज दैट मैन एज द मैन हु हैड सैट देयर बिफोर द यंग मैन. मतलब उस यंग मैन के आने से पहले वो जो बूढ़ा आदमी था वो उसी जगह पे बैठा था और ये बात गॉड्सबाय ने वहाँ पहचान ली थी. हैव यू लॉस्ट एनीथिंग सर, ही आस्क्ड. गॉड्सबाय आस्क्ड दैट यंग मैन, हैव यू लॉस्ट एनीथिंग देयर? यस सर, केक ऑफ सोप. देन दैट ओल्ड मैन गिव द आंसर टू द गॉड्सबाय, he had lost the cake of soap. When Gordesby heard this thing, that he had lost the cake of soap, he was very surprised, because at last he understood that cake of soap was really of that old man. It was not that cake was not really belongs to that young man. मतलब आखिर में गॉड्सबाय को ये पता चलता है कि वो जो सोप थी वो उस बूढ़े आदमी की थी, उस यंग मैन की नहीं थी. मतलब उसने उससे झूठ बोला था. तो इस कहानी के सहारे हमें यही पता चलता है चिल्ड्रन कि कैसे लोग मतलब झूठ बोल के बूढ़े आदमी से पैसे लेते हैं। वो इंसान ने किसी भी वजह से पैसे लिए होंगे, लेकिन झूठ बोलना तो बुरी बात है। तो और ये स्टोरी हमें यही सिखाती है कि हमें दूसरों पे विश्वास करना चाहिए, लेकिन इतने जल्दी नहीं करना चाहिए। पहले उस आदमी को परखना चाहिए और बाद में ही उस पर विश्वास करना चाहिए। और दूसरी ये बात कि झूठ बोल के हमें कभी भी किसी से पैसे नहीं लेना चाहिए। सो आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड दिस लेसन। थैंक्स एंड गुड बाय।